can't see my thing.
You can't see your thing?
I wasn't ready.
All right. As my dad would say, it was a real goat roping session to try to get everybody down to the studio today.
Like that goes without saying at this point. We start the same way. It's always chaos. It just is what it is. We need to think of something new.
I think this might be the worst show ever. And it hasn't even started.
Award winning.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking Scheetz.
Dan Davidson talking Scheetz. As we start another exciting episode, we're in the 70s now, right? It's crazy. We have not missed a week. And
when you say Dan Davidson talking Scheetz to start every episode, there's an AI creator that automatically goes with our recording, always puts Dan as a guest because you always say it's Dan Davidson and talking Scheetz. And I don't use a lot of the AI features because they're so frustrating, but every time I have to delete Dan Davidson as a guest, and I'm like, why does this happen every time? But now I heard it.
So I should say that song from Dan Davidson.
Yes, because you say Dan Davidson and talking Scheetz, and then they're like, oh, AI. I mean, not they. AI is like, oh, Dan's there every episode. So he's, I guess, the guest that just keeps giving.
I have a AI story that I'll tell a little bit later that was kind of like, I think this AI thing is pretty crazy how it works.
Yeah, it's taken off, I would say, for better or worse.
But I have a personal experience, and we'll get to that coming up. I want to say hello to Scheetzes Monday Sausage. I'm wearing their shirt if you're watching the YouTube video of this today. And this shirt is so cool. The front is just a regular front with their logo, but the back is like...
Is there any... I was going to say the back is so cool. Is there a way to show the people?
I don't think so. That without taking my shirt off?
No, I think you should try to turn around in your seat. Not take your shirt off. I meant like this. You got to give them something.
All right,
now that we've described it.
How does it look? I got to pull my...
He's got his butt crack out. Oh no.
No, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, you showed it off. It's pretty. It's a sweet shirt.
That will get the people to watch.
Chris's booty is on the, or lack thereof, has finally made the pod.
Yeah, we've talked about the fact that I have a disease called no acetol, and that means I've really got no crack at all. It's just kind of a really sad thing, you know.
It's just there.
Shout out to Scheetzes Monday Sausage in their shirts, and they're just the greatest people. And they were at UFest this weekend, doing some great things. So we love them.
Mm-hmm. And the shirt is cool.
And someday they will also sponsor. But we get enough out of them.
That's what I was gonna say. They don't need to. That's why they're like, why would we do this when you do everything for us anyway, and you eat our sausage routinely?
They do a lot. Yeah, they do a lot for us. We do a lot for them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one
I
of
don't
those
know what
cool things.
I do, but I love them.
Okay. Your mom said as we were coming downstairs, make this a quick one.
Yeah.
And I said, that's what she said. I don't know if you remember that from The Office.
Well, it's not from The Office originally.
It's not?
No, that's what she said is like an old term.
Oh, I thought Steve Carell's the one that did that all the time. Renato's looking annoyed already, yes. Oh, yeah?
That's just like a joke construction that's existed probably since Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus came up with that's what she said.
Jesus. So what did Mother Mary say? That Jesus said. That's what she said.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
Baillie might edit this part out, but I wouldn't because this is a good one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Did you know that the very first Renato, the very first recorded historic moment of something called PMS happened on the way for Jesus to be born?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know this? It's true, because apparently Mary rode Joseph's ass all the way to Bethlehem.
But
But she was pregnant. So, like, why would she have PMS?
Shoot.
That doesn't make sense.
I've always loved that joke, but nobody ever fact-checked it.
A pregnant woman wouldn't be menstruating, and it's like a pre-menstruation. That doesn't actually make any sense at all.
Oh, no.
She was about to have a damn baby. Of course she had her hormones raging, but it wasn't PMS.
the joke is, I think, Bailey, that women are always having PMS.
Right. Nobody thought about the fact of what it actually means.
Like, you know, yeah, exactly. And let's face it, at that time, it was BC, before Christ. It wasn't AD, so things were different back then.
Sure. I'm just saying the joke scientifically doesn't make sense. I can't believe nobody's ever pointed that out to you before.
No, but
That's why I'm here.
It's a goodie. It's a goodie.
Oh, gosh.
Kind of an oldie. It's been a real challenge. I'm going to say this real quick because mom wants me to make this one quick. That I appreciate the fact that my family love each other.
We love to yap.
And they get together.
Yeah.
And it's just, so we're going strong for a couple of hours, and Bailey had a big weekend in a job that she refuses to tell us what she's doing. I'm starting to wonder myself.
If I even have a job.
If you even have a job. If she had a boyfriend in Kelowna or something. I don't know. I mean, if you do
Hey, whatever pays the bills, I'm getting paid.
if you got a boyfriend in Kelowna and he needs us to move there,
yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
bye-bye, producer.
Well, he can come. I spent a few days there. It is beautiful, but I don't know if you can tell on the pod. Normally, I'm ghostly white compared to you.
Yeah.
I got a bit of sun. A little bit more sun than I would have asked for.
That's all. I asked her mom, how's things going with Bailey and her new job in Kelowna? And she said, all she told me is she's got heat stroke.
I did, yeah. I am a sunscreen girl, but there was nothing I could do to keep up with 33 degrees on the lake in Kelowna. It was hot.
When are you going to ever tell the world about your job, or are you just keeping this one to yourself?
Yes. But this is like real therapy talk. With the Oilers, a job I loved so much, I made so much of my identity about it. You know, everybody, when they saw me somewhere, they'd be like, oh, how's the Oilers? Like, it was always about that. So I'm just kind of, I think, taking a break from making my job my entire personality and just making my job a part of my personality. So I think that that's a big one. Is that, and then also when I left that job, I'm still having such a hard time because I miss it, because it was such a part of me, where I'm trying to separate that. And I know that separating work from personal is not something that you've ever done in your entire life. So you don't really know.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, I would not know what it's like to be identified as something, as a job goes. I kind of just flapped around and did all sorts of things.
Yeah, for sure. You still can't go out in public without someone saying, why aren't you on the radio anymore? Like, that's probably not a great feeling either. I get it. That's a lot.
And I say, we've got a podcast. And they're like, you do?
We need to get stickers or something, cards.
I got stickers, but I haven't. I've got stickers, kind of. I mean,
well, not like big. No, but we should have business cards.
We still got to release those stickers.
We need our merch. We have much to do, but we need, when a person is like, "Hey, what?" You should say, "Miss me on the radio?" ? Listen to Talking Scheetz.
Oh, brilliant!
That would be honestly, a great business card to have, or a T-shirt. Maybe you don't even need a business card. You just take off your sweater. You say, "Miss me on the radio?" On the back, listen to Talking Scheetz.
How about this? Miss me on the radio? Mary rode Joseph's ass all the way to Bethlehem. Listen to Talking Scheetz.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Your jokes today, I don't know, man. But it's not a bad idea. That might be a good promotion.
It's not a bad idea. Okay, miss me on the radio, listen to Talking Scheetz.
Yeah, I'd like a little card that you can give out when people ask. Maybe you need a version, don't miss me on the radio, still listen to Talking Scheetz.
Well, they say that quite often it's the hate listeners that are the ones that really drive the numbers up.
Yes.
Howard Stern got more listening hours from people that couldn't stand his guts.
Yep.
Right?
We need some controversy in there.
Yeah, like, I would say that people that don't like Donald Trump know way more about him than people that like him.
Yeah, well, and that's because if you knew anything about him, you probably wouldn't like him. Sorry to say. Not to get political.
Touche. Sorry about that.
It was too easy.
Yeah, you're good. All right. Anyway, it was very hard. The kids were and everybody was just visiting. And I just kept saying podcast.
I know.
Leona was sleeping. So I like to get this done while she's sleeping because A, I like to be I like to be around her when she's awake. And B, then Grandma doesn't have to, Gigi doesn't have to step in so much. But of course, we waited for whatever reason, 2.5 hours of everybody going around the horn and talking and picking on Dad. I got really picked on today, and I wasn't doing nothing wrong. Nothing.
I think you came in combative.
Yeah.
And then everyone was
And then
fighting.
my son-in-law did, which is why I said, get a boyfriend in Kelowna. Because he was peeing me off in a big way.
You two did come in hot. I don't know. Renato drank a coffee on the way here, and he was too fired up. We do have a habit, and Renato said this since we started dating, is that he's never met a family that likes to just sit and talk, and that's our main hobby and activity. And It's just we sit and talk. That's what we do.
And it's like I've won the life lottery as far as a family
I think
goes.
it is a gift, but it also
wonderful.
is a curse when you have other things to do.
We got to get this puppy done.
Yeah, and we end up leaving here so late every time, and he's like, it's just crazy how much time can get sucked of just sitting. And I said, that was my whole childhood. He's like, did you guys ever do things separately? I'm like, no, we just sat and talked since I was a kid every day. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
But it's like a time warp.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours later, and I also have FOMO, so I don't want to come down here and miss all the action upstairs, but we missed Leona's nap window, and now they're upstairs with her, but it'll be okay.
Yes.
So far, we're going really quick.
Oh, so far so good.
Well, and you were gone for like 2.5 days, and everyone's like, "Oh, we got to catch up." It's been so long since we've seen you.
As if the group chat wasn't in constant communication the whole time. Also, I know it's not. It's definitely not normal. Maybe there's like a family therapist out there that could diagnose us with whatever it is, but it is like a constant need to be chatting.
Yeah, it's true.
And I don't think the two little ones coming up are going to be any less chatty.
Oh, they're going to be the worst. Because one's already like a talker, and the other one is 4 months old, and she's talking without talking. It's just like, bark, bark, bark,
she's
bark.
constantly squawking.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Hey, she's got to fit in.
Yeah, she knows.
Bull Scheetz brought to you by Cook County Saloon and Steakhouse. I was there on Friday night for Brett Kissel's Brooks and Dunn 36th birthday bash, and it was unbelievable. He sang about 95% was Brooks and Dunn songs. He sang all 25 of their hits. 25 of their number one hits for his birthday. The best part was raise money for Alberta Dreams. We'll talk about that shortly, but it was incredible. Cook County was just hopping again. Man, it is fantastic there, and it's just the place to go. If you want to eat, everybody that was eating there was just saying, this is like the best strip loin I've ever had.
It's shocking that you're in that setting where it's like a party setting and there's people dancing and drinking, but then you're also eating incredible food. And it's like, it feels like you should be eating like crappy pub food, but you're actually eating high quality steak and like all of these amazing sides and salads.
Fit, but it fits so good.
So it's perfect. They've done something so smart.
All right. What's your Bull Scheetz?
My Bull Scheetz, and I hate to drag Leona down once again. We love her. But my Bull Scheetz is she's gotten to the age now where she wants everything that I have. Everything that Mama has is for Leona. And I have not set a good precedent of creating a boundary at all. But we're getting to a point where it is kind of upsetting. And what really showcased that was we went out for ice cream the other night. And I was so excited. We tried a new place. And I found this delicious ice cream I wanted. Ube. Do you know what ube is? It's like sweet potato, kind of. It's a Japanese flavor. I'm sure you had something ube flavored when you were in Japan.
Probably.
But it's like a Japanese sweet potato. And it's like this kind of like nutty, sweet, so delicious. It was a bright purple ice cream cone. And I was so excited to try this unique flavor. I got the ube. I got Leona a Kids Cone. And when I picked out her ice cream, which was my first mistake, was I was looking for whatever would be the least messy. Because that purple would be a disaster. Chocolate would be a disaster.
Nothing with food dye in it.
Yeah. Chocolate would be a disaster. She couldn't see up there. I showed her, I said, what flavor do you want? She said pink. I said, perfect. Strawberry ice cream. Great. I got her strawberry ice cream. I got ube ice cream. Producer Renato got a mango sorbet because he's lactose intolerant. And I mean, he is.
I know, but
we hate lactose intolerant people on Talking Scheetz. No, we don't. Come on.
I'm not going to go there, but he is conveniently lactose intolerant.
I think that's most people who are lactose intolerant.
Not like him. It's like when it's convenient, like, oh, Karen, please order me a large pizza without cheese on it so I can eat the whole thing. And then after I eat that whole thing, I'll eat half the one with the cheese pizza.
That is true.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So anyway.
Maybe that's your Bull Scheetz. But as soon as we sat down with our, as Leona says, ice cream cone.
Yeah.
We sat down with our ice cream cones. She said, I gave her cute little Kids Cone pink ice cream, strawberry. She said, no, mamas. Want mamas. And she would not stop until she took my ice cream cone. She ate almost the entire thing. And I don't really like strawberry ice cream. And I had this little Kids Cone. I was just trying to lick it. And then she ate hers afterwards because I didn't really want it. But it was a great lesson in one.
You know, that sounds like her dad with pizza.
It's true.
Same kind of idea.
But the lesson I had is that just order her whatever I'm getting because she just wants whatever I want. And the same thing happened when we ordered pizza the other night. She got the margarita pizza, which is what she always likes. I had this spicy pepperoni pizza. No, mamas. No, and she was eating it and she was going, like it was too spicy, but because it was mine, she just wanted it so much more. So that is my bullshits. I understand why she's doing it, and it's not that dad's. She didn't want dad's ice cream.
Yeah.
She didn't want dad's pizza.
Yeah.
It is something about wanting everything that I have food-wise, and I'm a bit of a resource guarder. So it's been a challenge to be, but I let her have my whole ice cream, waffle cone and all. So
I love it.
it's my bullshits.
I love it. Well,
She loved ube ice cream.
She does, yeah. And she's quite bossy when it comes to that stuff. I don't know if it's just like a, 20-month thing or 21-month
Developmentally appropriate.
I don't know, but anyway.
She's bossy.
Yeah.
Yep.
She spent a lot of time here while her mom was at her fake job. And we had a lot of fun with her, for sure.
But she bossed you around.
She just like, on the swing. Now. All
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Mine's a little, it's not political, but it's not a real fun bullshit.
Okay.
But it's a serious one. Mm-hmm. We live very close to the intersection of Highway 60 and the Garden Valley Road, or Highway 627. So if you're familiar with it, it's there's a corn maze just down the road on the Garden Valley Road, and then you come into Stillwater now, which is crazy. Don't get me started on what's going on there. The expansion of the city, it's crazy. Like if you
for context, you don't live in the city.
No.
But you're about to basically live in the city.
Yeah,
it's moving out.
It might jump over us like a forest fire. It's coming out so fast.
I remember when we moved here so many years ago, and people said the city will. Someone had said like you'll be in the city eventually. I was like, okay, like it's so far out.
Yeah.
Now there will be soon a superstore 3 minutes away.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. That is the city.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. So that involves traffic, and traffic is traffic, and it is what it is. But Highway 60 and Highway 627, or whatever it's called, there's an intersection with traffic lights. And for many, many years, it's just a regular traffic light with your 3 solid colors. There's no left-hand turning lane light like the arrow. And it literally is beyond dangerous. And unfortunately, last night we heard, or early this morning, we heard the sirens again. As soon as you hear them, you know what's happened. Another accident in that intersection. And I know exactly what happened. Because when you try to make a left-hand turn and there's other people coming making a left-hand turn, you cannot see.
You can't see anything.
You have to do one of two things. You have to stay in the intersection as that one vehicle and wait till the light turns red and you're convinced everybody is stopped and make a safe turn. Or you have to literally take a chance because you can't see if it's clear or not. And it's beyond frustrating. It's actually stupidity because there's just no way that can be allowed. Not in Canada.
It's just not. Yeah,
and my thing is, sorry, I'm wound up here.
No.
And I know it's not as simple as transportation and government or whatever, but if somebody that controlled making a decision to put a left-hand signal there, had family that traveled on that road every day,
it would happen.
Oh my God.
You would save lives.
There's been so many accidents there.
What's so funny about this is we came from Spruce Grove today, literally, and especially since we've had Leona in the car, I tell Ren, keep going. Like don't no. Go way around,
yes,
be
please.
really inconvenient
Please
because
do.
I remember being so scared of doing that turn driving alone, but alone I'm even less. When she's there, we just drive the heck around and took a longer to get there because that was exactly what I said. I said, keep going.
I didn't know you guys did that.
Yeah. So it is definitely a family thing.
So this is going to pee your mother off, and I shouldn't do that because it's her birthday this weekend. But I'm tempted. If there's another accident there, I think I'm going to go. I'm going to put my crosswalk vest on and stand in the middle of that intersection and guide traffic through until they put a damn turn there.
As like a protest.
Exactly. And and sometimes protests or, whatever. But it is so unsafe. Yeah. And what does it cost? Can I fundraise for it? Like, what does it cost to put an extra light there? Yeah. And I'm sure there's other places in the city.
Yeah, this is like a hyper specific bullshit.
It is. It is. But thousands of people go through there every day.
No.
And they're all risking their lives.
I like it, and it is one of the most stressful driving situations that I don't love us.
You literally, like I say, you got to wait till it's a red light and go across, or you
which
got to
isn't
just
always super safe
or
either.
you basically got to go okay, I hope nobody's coming in that lane. I hope nobody's coming, because you can't see them.
Worst case scenario is a big truck is coming to the other way. Like
And
if
always-
it's a semi, and it always is, and you truly are just it's like the most risking your life. And the poor people also going straight.
Yeah.
If they hit you, that's not their fault. Like it is just
I've seen this on community pages, and people say they've written, and people haven't answered back. Leslie, who's of course my daughter-in-law, she's written a letter to, I don't know, if it's the MLA or where you start or where you stop. But please, for the love of God, if there's anybody listening that can help in this case, and there's probably others, we spend money. We don't have a lot of money in this province, because I know we don't have a lot of money, but there's certain things that you should probably spend your money on, and saving lives. And it's literally, there's an accident there a week.
Yeah.
Like, and how many people have died? It's just, it's mind blowing. So I know it's not easy being put in that position, and you're getting asks and calls all over the place, and you got to put turning lights everywhere.
But it is a bad
But if
one.
somebody goes there and says there doesn't need to be a turning light, they're on some wacky drugs.
And also, please, if someone can do anything, do it, because we can't have you standing out there in a traffic vest being a crossing guard. Like, we can't. That and that he'll do it. Anyone who's listening to this who knows his history of stunts knows that he's going to do it. So please help us. It is a very dangerous turn, and
Help us help you.
yes, please.
So how have we done so far making this a quick episode?
Well,
We might have to get through some other stuff at a little quicker speed.
we'll see.
But did you do a bowl Scheetz? Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
I
You
did.
did. Yeah, you did. Good. Okay.
Just mine was about ice cream, and then you went on a whole tangent.
That was brought to you by Cook County. Good Scheetz brought to you by AltTech. AI is changing how businesses work, but without security, innovation becomes risk. AltTech helps leaders adopt AI responsibility with cybersecurity first IT. Learn more at
alt-tech.ca. That's alt-tech.ca.
Mine is simple.
Okay.
I love a good potato chip or a good taco.
Yes.
I'm a salt guy. Though I'm kind of like chocolate too. I kind of like them both.
Oh, me too.
But a potato chip is like, a good potato chip, a good all dressed potato chip. Renato's nodding because that guy.
He's the king of chips.
We won't. I feel like I've been coming at him a lot, so I won't come at him for this. But every time he comes to our house, we've talked about this. He just goes into Kara's cupboard and he just grabs whatever is there, a bag, and he'll just rip that bag open, and he will hold it from the bottom of his palm of his hand, and just eat the whole bag. You love the potato chip.
Oh, chips are my favorite snack. 100%. I can crush
A
the
bag.
whole bag myself, no
Yeah.
problem.
Okay, well here.
But
it
at
is.
what point is it on Care for just constantly stocking his favorite snacks?
Honestly, if she knows he's coming, she's
I
like
know she gets him all his things, which is so sweet, but
redonkulous.
it is.
I have a favorite new potato chip, which is quite a statement because I've had the all dressed is probably ketchup chips, dill pickle, the salt and vinegar are all great for my liking. I don't like sour cream and onion
I do.
or the plain. Karen loves plain chips, like the plain.
I think that speaks a lot, not to her personality, but she likes simple things.
Yeah.
Like you would like the all dress, like you're all dressed all the time, all dressed.
This is okay. So my favorite one is the intense pickle. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Cornichon.
Cornichon Cool Ranch Collisions chip. It's a taco.
Were you reading that in French?
Yeah, that's just the French word for pickle.
I think you read the French side.
I must have had the French side of the bag turned over.
Yeah.
The intense pickle Cornichon. Oui, oui.
Yeah, they're just called Doritos Collisions, intense pickle and Cool Ranch flavor. There's no Cornichon in there.
It was probably subtext under pickle.
Yeah, I like that you. I did like that you thought that Doritos were so fancy.
Oh, they're fancy schmancy. But anyway, I'm not a ranch guy. I do not like ranch dressing. I don't typically like ranch in any of my wraps or whatever. But it is like the best combination I've ever had.
Oh, they're so flavorful and so good. The Cool Ranch Doritos. I love ranch on anything.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I could put like how people are with ketchup. I am with ranch. I put ranch on pizza. I put ranch on everything.
Yeah.
But intense pickle and Cool Ranch. Those are like my two favorite flavors in the world are dill pickle and ranch. So it's perfect for me.
Okay.
They're good.
That's it.
Go try
we
'em.
don't have time to talk too long.
Cornichon.
Cornichon.
My good Scheetz is pretty simple.
Can I brag
as well.
about my granddaughter for a second? Mm-hmm. So
Which one?
Oops. Leslie is again, we've talked about her. She teaches French immersion in Stony Plain. So the other
Which
day,
she doesn't brag about enough, knowing another language.
No,
None of us do. I mean, Ren does kind of, but
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were coming home the other night, and she actually got Leona to count to 10 in French.
Yeah.
And it was like the craziest thing. It was like cat, sink. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Maybe I should start paying attention.
Yeah. Well, she's just a little parrot. Like you
Yeah.
can
No,
really,
yeah,
you
exactly.
can make her seem so impressive
Yeah.
because what did she say? Oh, today pistachio. Because we were
Yeah.
talking about flavors of ice cream. Again,
Yeah.
she's obsessed with ice cream. And I said, oh, green is pistachio. And she said, pistachio. And like, it makes her sound so smart, but really she's just regurgitating information. Like she's the queen parrot, but she can regurgitate information in any language, which is impressive.
Yeah, no, I thought that was pretty neat.
What did she start saying in French or in Italian last night?
Well, definitely chow.
Yeah, she says
loves
ciao.
Yeah.
But she said something else last night.
If she doesn't learn Italian, that's going to be real frustrating. If she learns French before Italian, that's going to be really weird for you.
Well, her no is making sure she knows some of the basics for sure.
Yeah.
But she was saying something really cute. I can't remember what
It'll
it
come
was,
to
though.
us.
Yeah.
All right. And go.
My good Scheetz is organized fun. There's been a online movement for people saying like, I hate weddings, I hate baby showers, I hate bachelorette parties, I hate, and they're calling it organized fun, like events where you go where you're supposed to have fun, like that. It's not like, oh, spontaneous, we had a night out and it became really fun. It's like, no, we RSVP'd to have a good time. People are saying they don't like that. And I was talking to somebody this week as well, and she was like, I like to party, but I don't like organized fun. I realized one thing about myself, I love organized fun.
Like if you know you're going to something and you're expected to have fun, you're going to have fun.
I love that. And I love knowing that I'm going to have fun on that day. Like today, before recording this, we came from our sweet friends Cole and Emma's baby shower.
Yes.
And we're so excited for them having a baby in July.
Oh my gosh,
and
are we
the
ever.
energy was amazing. And I just was so excited for it all morning that I was almost like grumpy because I wanted to get there so badly. And then there was so many other kids there and Leona was playing and we saw one of our favorite Scheetzes, Michelle. Before we left, she said, I'll see you on Monday morning, but you won't see me.
Hi, Michelle.
She's listening to the podcast. But I had so much fun, and I knew I was going to have fun. We also have 6 weddings this summer.
Yeah.
Which, when I tell people that, they're like, oh my gosh, 6 weddings. No, I love organized fun. I'm looking so forward to seeing so many people we love get married. I love organized fun, and that's my goal. That's my good Scheetz.
Okay.
I'm not here for the movement against it. I get it. I understand that it's a lot to go to an event and be expected to have fun, but I'm going to try my best.
What do they call it? The opposite of FOMO?
Joy of missing out? JOMO?
JOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what people got during COVID. They were like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I hated people.
Yeah.
But you're not one of them.
No, I have FOMO. I have FOMO, right? I can hear stuff happening upstairs,
So could I.
It could be organized fun that I'm missing.
No, it sounds like crying. Yes.
I think it's funny though, Bailey, that you talk about your love of organized fun because you love just as much disorganized fun. Like I've seen you turn funerals into parties.
I might just like fun.
Yeah, you'll make anything into a good time.
Yeah, that's true. But I love knowing that there's an event coming up. Like I love it. I love picking out an outfit and knowing that I'm going to see my friends. It's the best. Organized fun.
And she might get that from her dad because I would say there is one good side of a funeral is the good get together afterwards. Like,
You love a funeral lunch.
I love the funeral lunch, of course, the egg salad, and I really, really just love kibitzing.
This is your mortality moment.
It is my mortality moment. Mother Dough Bread Co. Baillie, Scheetz, Pignani. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I went there today.
Yes.
I saw our friend Lauren,
She's the best.
who's the boss, and
She's
she
the
said
coolest.
things are going great there. And when I was there, it was like full house, and it was smelled so good, and everything looked so good. But I said, "What's up, Lauren? Are you sitting down, Bailey?"
I am. Yep.
She said, "Oh my gosh, Chris, guess what's coming in June 1st?" And I said, "What?" And she said, "Hang on a second. I want you to give this to Bailey.
Ooh, a surprise.
He's leaning in.
It's a very berry green tea lemonade."
Ooh. I love anything very berry.
And what's it called? The last words? Like, there's another thing there. It's not French. What are they called?
Refresher?
Thank you.
Oh, it's a refresher.
Yes.
Ooh, I love refreshers. That's what I drink.
I know. And that's what I said. I said, Lauren, are you kidding me? Bailey, this is all she drinks.
Yeah, I love. That's not.
Yeah, no, I knew you were going to say another name.
Yeah.
And she didn't say it either, but she says, Chris, I loved those.
Yeah.
And she says, I'm telling you that this one is just as good as those, if not better.
Another coffee place used to have a very berry refresher.
Yeah.
They took it off the menu.
Yeah.
And I honestly, emailed and called and asked people about it for months and tried to get them at every location.
See, that's the difference between you and me. I talk about intersections getting lights, and you talk about getting refreshers. We got to get our priorities put straight here.
Okay, I also care about the intersection, for the record, but I'm not going to stand out there because that also was very dangerous.
All right, give it a taste.
A refresher.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
It's got the berries in it, and it's...
Oh my gosh. No, it's so good.
I was so excited. I said, "Are you kidding me?" So I'm going to do a little bit of a push here now. Let's just see.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the traffic thing. I need this thing to be called Bailey's. Very berry
So go in
green tea lemonade.
So ask for Bailey's very berry green tea lemonade refresher. It is so good. It's not too sweet, which I hate in a drink. If a drink is like all sugar, which a lot of places put too much in, this is like really light, refreshing. Honestly, this as if we don't go to Mother Dough enough. I could go every day for this.
That'll wash that bread down.
But it's light. It's not too sweet, but it's sweet enough. And the green, I love green tea.
All right.
And this has a lot of caffeine in it as well. So
today, while supplies last, there it is. It's now available at Mother Dough. See, I told you, and you were like, "What?"
Well, no, you were like, "I have a surprise for you," and I got very nervous because I thought it was going to be something annoying. But now that I know it's from Lauren at Mother Dough, I feel a lot more confident. This is going to be my drink of the summer. Yeah. I'm going to have one of these in every podcast now. Oh, that's so exciting. As while supplies last, hopefully a long time, or I'm going to have to phone them.
Yeah, that's what you'll do. There it is, Mother Dough Bread Co.
They also have sandwiches. They also have bread to pick up, cinnamon buns, soups, delicious PB&Js or grilled cheeses for kids. Okay. It's the best.
How many minutes are we in here?
30.
Okay.
Not bad.
All right. Well, let's do this then. I wanted to do something called the "Oh, Dad," and we should get some sound effects and stuff happening.
Yeah,
but
we should get Leona.
You
to
say it like
them.
"Oh, Dad."
Oh, Dad.
Moments. Okay. Here it is. And I got to be real careful with this one. Okay. Real careful. We live on the acreage with our son and his daughter, and his wife.
Yes.
And the whole idea is that we share responsibilities of taking care of our 3 acres and it just makes sense. Right now, we can help with childcare. They can help with elder care as we get a little bit older. And
well, they're already trying them sometimes.
But here's the thing. My son, I love him, and he's a hardworking kid.
Luckily, he doesn't listen to this.
He doesn't listen,
no.
But his wife does, and that's what scares me. And his mom listens, and that's what scares me more. He does a lot of things really well. Like when he locks into something, like
he's very dedicated.
Fishing and hunting and all of these things.
Saving lives.
Being a firefighter.
Yeah.
But one thing that he doesn't do a great job of? Mowing the lawn.
Ooh.
And when I say, "Oh, Dad," I was trying to remember, and I asked his mom, and I said, when I was 28 or whatever he is, 28 or 9, I said, "Did I care about my lawn as much as I do now?" And she said, "Of course you didn't." So my point to this is, it's not my son's lack of ability.
He's doing his best.
But it's my critical eye when it comes to the lawn, and I think that's something you develop over the years. Now, we've got Dad's Day coming up, so I thought, we could talk about that. I literally, he's missing, there's little strips, and the blades aren't that sharp, so he's going too fast, so the grass is not really cutting. It's just kind of, anyway. But he doesn't get too close enough to the trees for my liking. But he's doing it. So
you shouldn't be complaining. But you think you've developed a specialized eye for how the grass should be cut.
I have got lawn mowing OCD.
I don't remember you having that when I was young, because I used to mow the lawn.
Right.
I would be on the riding lawnmower, literally in a bikini top. I was a teenager trying to get a tan, and I would just be ripping around, and I clearly did not do a good job, and you never said anything.
No, I
don't think you cared.
Just be happy to get at this point, get the job done. I don't care. But
you didn't used to care at all.
I care now. And Karen's
interesting.
Like, why is this bothering you? Like, it shouldn't. Just shut up and let him mow. And so I was going to shut up and let him mow till I brought it up in the podcast. Now, Renato is nodding his head because Renato's just always, you've got old man lawn stuff going on. You've always been that way, but I haven't. I think it's something that as you get older, you just develop. And I was talking to my buddy, Gary Meyer, about this situation, and he says, "Oh my gosh," he says, "I am terrible." Like, he says, I am literally almost down there with with scissors, just making sure it's all perfect.
It's such a cliche.
Yeah, it is
such
a cliche.
For the dad to care some. And what about mom? Does she care about it?
She wants it to look good, but no, she doesn't.
And she's normally much more detail oriented than you are. So
she cares a lot more about inside the house
Yeah.
than outside the house, but she
Yeah.
does care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Renato.
I'm just quite surprised because you're an ideas man, much like your daughter, and your attention to detail has never been your strongest
Yeah.
suit. So I think this is character development.
Yeah, I think the fact that you care about something is okay. It's okay. And you know what? Carter's doing his best.
He's doing his best.
He
So
doesn't have a lot of time.
No, well, he doesn't, and then all of a sudden he does. Like he goes through these, where all of a sudden
Yeah.
he's in the middle of war,
Yeah.
doing his job, and then he gets 6 days off as a firefighter.
Yeah.
But then he keeps picking up shifts and doing it. So
And also
and
has a 4-month-old.
his right, and I'm thinking when I had a 4-month-old, I probably wasn't,
Doing your
as
best
concerned
lawn
about
work.
getting close to the trees. as I am
Definitely not.
now.
He's got other priorities. He's got way too much on the go.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
you need more. I don't want to say you need more on the go.
No.
You don't.
No,
But the fact that you do have time to care about your lawn is shocking.
I might take my lawnmower right in the middle of that intersection and just hang out there until they put a
Oh
light
my
there.
gosh.
Just thinking while I'm thinking.
Hell no, I won't go.
Hell no, we want a turning light. I can't rhyme it.
No.
It's not working. Community Scheetz brought to you by Crystal Glass. At Crystal Glass, they're servicing drivers, homeowners, and businesses, and they've been doing it incredibly well across Western Canada for 75 years. Led by Ed Bean and now Ken Franchuk, they have been leaders in our community and also the leaders in making your glass needs and your dreams come true. Okay. By the way, if there's something in our community that we should know about, give us a shout out. We'll try to get it on for you. You can just message, I was going to say message us, but message Baillie.
Well, you can message us and it will be Bailey.
I went to St. Teresa grade 6 school in Sherwood Park this past week. They have I think it was 150 or 60 grade 6 kids. And this is something that I thought was really cool. They challenged all the kids to raise money and come up with a creative way of doing things. And apparently it was like Dragon's Den. They would have to actually present their ideas to their teachers and see how that went. And these kids raised $8,300.
Wow.
Yes, $8,300, and they donated it to Alberta Dreams, which will basically
so
make
nice.
one dream come true for a seriously or chronically ill
So
child.
for these kids to give a dream to other kids, basically, that's really special.
And I got humbled at this event because you know what? You know who doesn't think Chris Scheetz is funny?
A grade 6.
A grade 6 kid.
What do grade 6 kids find funny?
I don't know, but it wasn't me.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, and my problem is
you're more of a toddler age.
and my problem is the more they rejected me, the harder the harder I press.
yeah.
So
I have that
and the
trait as
teachers were
well.
looking at me like, just leave them be. Don't kick up the hornet's nest here. But the kids were great, and they didn't really like my jokes. I said, hey kids, guess what's my favorite grade? And they're like, what? I said 6, 7.
Oh no! And did they groan?
Yeah. And then they went 6, 7, 6, 7. You're a more. No, they didn't. But anyway.
Leona does that.
Yeah.
now. Pretty much just like it's crazy that it's made its way down to the 1-year-old. But out of nowhere, we'll be like working on our counting, and then she goes 6, 7, which is insane. Like this meme is too much, but yeah, I think it is old for the grade 6 kids. They're over it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They definitely are, but incredible. If you've got, any kind of fundraiser or anything you'd like to do, we would love to be the recipient of that money, and we'll make dreams come true for these kids, just like those St. Teresa grade 6 kids. They were absolutely awesome. Okay. And speaking of of Alberta Dreams, the world's longest futsal game is coming up. That'll be at K-Days. Renato will be playing all 3 days for 72 hours straight. That's his goal, right, Renato?
That's my goal.
As long as you get him chips,
Yeah.
then he'll be fine. Just fuel him.
We'll fuel them, and with the very berry green tea refresher.
No, I'm not
refresher.
sharing. I'm not sharing this with him.
If you've got somebody in your life that loves to play soccer and wants to help out a great cause and be part of K-Days and all the extremely incredible fun we're having, go to albertadreams.ca. We're also still looking for golfers. If you love a great golf tournament, Renato was in it last year. It's a great golf tournament. We had more food holes and drink holes than holes. Like every hole you had
That's the
something,
mark of
right?
a great golf tournament. Is
Wasn't
when
it great, Renato?
The vibes and the drinks and the food are there.
And then there were holes where you got swag and you got gifts. It was the best. It was
And
like
there
Christmas.
was a heckle hole that I did that I'll be doing again this year. That was the best to heckle Renato when he shot. He had a good shot.
My best drive for the day was while Chris was heckling me.
Honestly, that describes him really well. He doesn't crack under pressure. I will say that about him.
Okay. And it's pretty awesome. Okay. Hosting the Gutsy Walk for Crohn's. Oh, so that's on June 15th, and we need golfers. So please come help us out, and it's at the quarry, and it's going to be great. I'll be hosting the Gutsy Walk this Sunday for Crohn's and colitis. Our great niece, Kenna, who is a Scheetz head, is, again, battling bravely through Crohn's and colitis, and she's doing an incredible job. But
She listens to our podcast while she gets her treatments a lot.
But it's
her
not-
IV infusion.
It's not easy. And,
No, especially not when you're a teenage girl.
Yeah.
She's going through all this health stuff, which is a crazy when you're already a teenager and there's so much else going on. Like it's hard enough, and she's always so happy, you know.
Yeah,
and
no, you'd
she's
never
such a
know it.
great kid.
No.
And an amazing athlete as well.
If I had Crohn's and colitis, I'd say, introduce myself. Hi, my name is Chris. I got Crohn's and colitis. You know,
Yeah,
feel
and
sorry
you'd
for me.
complain,
Right?
but she doesn't
Yeah.
complain. No,
She did go to the grad party, so
well, she's living life out there.
I can't believe her. I remember when she was just a wee little. I used to get her to call the station and say, "Matt, who is that guy?" Or what'd she say?
Yeah, she didn't like Matt.
Yeah.
She did. She'd say, who is that guy? Now we're on a tangent, but I was 16, just about 16 years old when Kenna was born, and now she's just about 16 years old.
Oh.
So it just blows my mind.
Just wait
Yeah.
till your oldest nephew is 40. Then you're like, what is happening here?
Well, I don't even have a nephew, so
We don't have nephews.
we only have girls in this house.
We only have girls in this house. Okay. And something really important is happening on Wednesday night in Morinville. I'll be speaking to a group of, from what I understand, teachers and parents from the school, and the rest of the community is invited to the Morinville Cultural Center. I'll be doing my presentation called, drumroll please, are you ready?
Well, you just pulled up an email, so you know it's official.
Talking, you'll never get paid to talk for a living. And I'll tell the story of kind of all the things that I experienced in school and dealing with ADHD. I believe, and one of the, not to give you my whole thing, but there's sometimes your deficiencies become efficiencies.
Ooh, there you go.
I just made that up myself, but it's the truth. Like, when have you ever heard it before, Renato?
Yeah, I mean, the general concept, sure.
But not those exact words.
Trademark it. Trademark it.
You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
My efficiencies became my deficiencies became my efficiencies. Okay.
Are you efficient?
Can you tell? I'm working on it right now.
You're literally answering emails while we're doing this podcast.
I'm not. I've got something crazy to show you.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing this.
So many surprises.
It's free for the community. It's at 7:00 on Wednesday in Morinville. Please come out. I'd love to have as many people out there as possible.
Hey,
It's
if
great.
you're from St. Albert,
Yeah.
if you're from what's right past Morinville?
Yeah. A Busby?
No, there's like a small.
Past Morinville?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Slave Lake? Athabasca?
Oh, Gibbons?
The North Pole?
Gibbons?
Gibbons is there somewhere. Yeah, Gibbons
I don't
is
know.
there.
I'm just like saying if you're in a different
I
community
get
around.
I get directionally challenged in that whole area, like Gibbons and stuff. I lose my directions for some reason. I don't
Once
know.
you get past Morinville, there's all bets are off.
This could be bad. Like when I'm doing this thing in Morinville and I can't find my PowerPoint screen. So here's the crazy thing.
Okay.
So I'm preparing my PowerPoint for
Your
this
slides.
never get paid to talk for a living thing. And I type in, I think, you know what? I've never done this before, but I'm going to type into artificial intelligence and I'm going to see if they can come up with a clever name for 5 things that I'll say. Like it'll say, and in wrapping up my speech to you or whatever, these are the 5 things, my 5 takeaways. One thing is, always dare to dream and you can get paid to talk for a living if you want to and all these things. So I type in
Your subjects.
which was
Your topics.
Yeah, come up with 5 life lessons from Scheetz, which I didn't mean to put in, but I did put that in. Okay, and all of a sudden, like 15 seconds later, like out they come.
Are they good?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, the small farm standard. The lesson: always remain deeply connected to your roots. The concept: rely on old-fashioned hard work and patience to harvest long-term career success. And I'm like, yes.
I agree.
How does the computer know exactly the way I think? Then I go to number 2, radical generosity. The lesson: community impact is built on unconventional ideas. Unconventional ideas. Have I ever done any of those?
Yeah, so you put your name in.
Yeah,
So they found everything about you
I guess.
in 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Or are you AI?
I don't know. The concept: drive massive change by rallying people together using bold, out-of-the-box fundraising efforts. I'm like, where's this coming from? How does the computer know this?
Maybe the computers could be planning our podcast, AI here.
The golden frequency, the lesson: treat others exactly how you want to be treated. The concept, build lasting trust and professional longevity by prioritizing kindness and basic human respect.
It's not bad.
I just thought these were so good.
Yeah, they are. But you also, like, now you've given away your whole presentation.
Differentiate yourself clearly from the surrounding noise. The concept, achieve authentic career growth by leaning fully into your unique personality and individual style. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then the fifth one blew my mind.
Okay.
The grandparent equilibrium.
Ooh.
The lesson, balance fierce professional drive with family aspirations. The concept, realize that true happiness requires stepping back to enjoy life's simple, generational moments.
Well, maybe
I should pay more attention to that one?
Yeah, maybe you should. I'm not the biggest. I think that AI can be used for many different things. I don't know that AI should be used for content. I think that people and humans are still better at coming up with things. But maybe you should listen to the AI.
Well, yeah, I find that if I was going to write that stuff down, that's probably most of it is exactly what I would say. So it's just like,
and there's no spelling errors.
I'm like, hey AI, you see me.
So then, how are you incorporating this into your presentation?
I'm going to do it at the end, and I'm going to say, but at the end of the day, AI can't replace us. It can't replace all of those different things that I just told you about.
That's true. AI can come up with a list, but it can't actually accomplish any of those things that you listed.
You can't type in AI and say, hey, how can we raise money for the farmers? And it would spit out, well, maybe it would. I don't know.
I don't think it would actually have. You need heart. You need heart for a lot of this stuff. But that is interesting.
Hang on. Let's do this. I got a great, really good last suggestion.
All right.
I'm going to get to AI. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. AI mode. How to get the government
to put in a traffic light?
To put in a turning light at a dangerous...
This is really good podcast content right now.
I think it's good. People are they're hanging on right now at a dangerous intersection, okay?
Should I just hit the button? I actually don't know which button it is, so we do need you.
All right, let's see what it says.
Okay.
To get a turning light installed at a dangerous intersection, you need to contact the government agency that manages the roads, typically your local city or county public works or transportation department. Documenting crash data and demonstrating strong community support is essential.
Okay, so we're working on it.
And if all of that fails, just go down and direct traffic through it yourself until they do something about it.
And complain wildly on your podcast in your furnace room with your daughter. Sure. AI knows everything.
I don't think I'm off base on this one.
No, I think that's a good. I think it's a really good cause.
Yeah.
I just don't think you standing there is going to help the cause. I think that awareness and contacting the government is the best
If
way
I
to do
stand
it.
there, I might be in the hospitals.
Yeah, exactly. It's the standing in a dangerous intersection isn't just proving your own point.
Thanks to Crystal Glass, Londonderry Dodge, Cook County Saloon, Alt Tech, and Mother Doe Bread Co. for another award-winning edition.
I'm going to enjoy this drink.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking sheets.